patriotic. I believe in America. One official accountant recounted Trump saying, "Give me a break." It's an interesting point, Nancy. What are you going to say? Donald Trump is bringing
will be a very patriotic speech and a speech that draws on American history, and it's basically putting them on the defensive, or at least he hopes to, and that's something that we've seen again and again. And when I talked to White House officials, they kept emphasizing, the president loves this country. We'll see that tomorrow, and I think that he's just trying to make it impossible for people to criticize him. Of course, we are potentially entering into a bad news cycle for him, because I think that you can't forget that what is going to be juxtaposed with tomorrow's parade is also an increasing outcry over the way migrant families and children and women are being held at these, temporary immigration facilities. And I think that will be a really interesting split-screen moment for the president.
Barry, Peter, there's a lot of talk from White House officials and spokespeople and Hogan Gidley, the deputy press secretary, that this is a non-political speech that's meant to, achieve what, and that the president is going to stick to the script. Hogan Gidley said there's not a political bone in the speech. I'm struggling to remember times when President Trump has done that in various situations. Is it likely? Is it possible that the president's going to go out there and deliver a nonpartisan speech that doesn't take swipes at his political opponents or Democrats?
Is it possible? Yes, of course. And there have been instances where he has performed that function. That's the function you want a president to perform. You want him to be the leader of all people. And there are moments, Memorial Day, Veterans Day, sort of national moments when he has stuck to the script pretty carefully. It's just not his nature, though. It's not the thing you can know. That's why you hear Nancy using these words like the advisors hope it'll be a speech that will stick to patriotic themes, and they have written a speech that doesn't have a political bone in it, says Hogan Gidley. Well, we don't know what he'll actually say, right? He is not somebody who sticks to the script every time, and they worry, understandably, that he will veer beyond it and use it as a way of celebrating not just America, but himself and his politics and his administration heading into a re-election year. That would make it a different type of event. A president is supposed to be the leader of all people. A president is supposed to celebrate America, and there is a way to do this, you would imagine, that would be a unifying way, but he is not a unifying figure by nature. He is a polarizing figure by nature. His enemies, his opponents, his critics are very suspicious, and so it's just fraught with the potential for being another divisive day, as General McCaffrey said.
General McCaffrey, while we have you here, there's an actual military matter that we have to talk about. Donald Trump issued another tweet warning to Iran today. It said Iran has just issued a new warning. Rouhani says that they will enrich uranium to any amount we want if there is no nuclear deal. Be careful with the threats, Iran. They can come like nobody has been bitten before. What do we make of that?
Well, we're finally getting threats that are equivalent to those used by the North Koreans. That certainly something that strikes you. It is unlikely that this administration will want war. It'll be ruinous to the region. It'll be an ugly, bitter fight. Of course, we can punish the Iranians in a very serious way with air power and naval power. But certainly the Saudis, the Israelis, the Iraqis, nobody wants this war to happen, never mind the Iranians. So the threat piece of it is unlikely to do anything but worsen the situation. Finally, the president put these people in a box. The economy is tanking. The people are blaming their own leadership. And so what does he think is going to happen? They're going to start going nuclear, and they're going to poke at us in a military fashion through surrogates, the situation getting more complex and more dangerous. This president should not want war with Iran.
Jerry McCaffrey, good to see you. Thank you, sir. Peter Baker and Nancy Cook. I appreciate all of you joining me tonight. Still ahead, detention facilities through the eyes of children. The stark warnings tonight from pediatricians about the lasting effect of this trauma. Plus, government attorneys scrambling this afternoon trying to catch up to a presidential tweet. Former Solicitor General of the United States, Neil Katyal, will join us, and 2020 candidates descend on Iowa for the 4th of July holiday. We've got the latest from the trail tonight. The 11th hour, just getting started on a Wednesday night. Striking images released today by the American Academy of Pediatrics, reveal how the crisis has already affected migrant children.
Want to get this league, this big league game going against the Browns. I need this dub too. Yeah, I need this dub. I just got my ass beat in the ranked game. Well, I ain't get my ass beat, but I lost by 2. It was a warm up though. Needed to get a warm up in. They 7-3. I'm 6-4. Yeah, I need this. I need this.
The first thing that hit me when we walked in the door was the smell. It was the smell of sweat, urine, and feces. Meanwhile, as we mentioned, President Trump responded to the crisis with tweets today, including this one.
I see they finally got Donzo in there.
In the quickly built refitted detention centers, just tell them not to come. All problems solved. With us to talk about all of this, Franco Ordonez, White House correspondent for NPR, and Elliot Williams, former Deputy Assistant Attorney General and former Assistant Director for U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement. Thanks to both of you for being with us today. Franco, let me just start with you. There is a crisis.
Coach, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State and the very mammoth AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics,
I might have to check everything out today.
This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Cleveland Browns and the Dallas Cowboys.
All right, remember, fellas, ain't no rules in this league. Just let your nuts hang in this motherfucker, huh? We still got a punt in this motherfucker, don't we? Okay then. Making show. Just play football. Oh, so motherfucker probably gonna be calling the same goddamn play all game too.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott, and he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line.
Let's see if we can just
give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
They'll try the sweep with Elliott.
Damn, I just faked myself out. Had a nice run.
But then quickly brought down.
Hit the
Just a
spin
couple
too
on the
quick.
pickup there, and now it's 3rd down. 2 yards on the first down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the 2nd down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on 3rd down to keep the drive going. This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Prescott down. And he's able to hook up with Michael.
Hold that rock, hold that rock.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 15 yards through the air and a 1st down.
They put the update out. Yeah, you be on there till them niggas hit you up with them flying motorcycles. You be right back on Red Dead and some other shit.
2nd down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to
Yeah, let me know when you get on there. I want to see how long you last.
You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure
as soon as you go to
bottle
deliver a
him in
package, nigga.
at varying levels. Because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing
Pure
but
frustration.
Toss left to Elliott. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stop.
Fuckers got us locked down on the run right now.
Call it no gain there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 13. Third and long for Prescott.
Oh.
And that one drops in.
He was wide open, nigga.
As he was throwing it.
Third down is a down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away.
Better blocking over there, fellas. Not impressed with that drive at all. Oh, I see you over there doing your thing, though. You 8-1. Oh, you got a tie? Oh, okay.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 13. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 11, he goes down. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just started in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get back.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. They'll run for the first time with Johnson. Timmy Jernigan, the Florida State man, in on the stop.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive.
I got the same record in one of my leagues, like 8-1.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. He's
Fuck.
got his man.
Damn, oh, tackle this motherfucker,
and
man.
he'll be corralled right around the 34. They call it a gain of 19.
Hold on, we gotta take a commercial break. Nigga got his funky off on me.
Moves the chains.
Shit.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Mayfield on 1st down. Man open, that's Damian Ratley. A really nice gain of 25
Put some pressure on him or something.
They've got good
Ain't
playmakers
doing
on the
that.
offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
They go play action here on first down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. They went right back to him there, figuring one big play deserves another. You think maybe he called for it and said, hey, give me the ball again?
I think a lot of people operate under the whole idea of if they haven't stopped it, go until they do. You go right back at a guy because maybe his confidence might not be as high. In this case, he responded well.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. A second down throw for Mayfield. Dancing to his left.
Oh, I missed the fucking pick.
Antonio Callaway. That one goes for 24 yards.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
A first red zone opportunity for the Browns thus far. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17. A give. This is Chubb. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
I don't even want this motherfucker to
Sometimes
get 3.
play calls boil down to philosophy. You know you're facing one of the top 10 units against the run in the NFL. So do you decide to keep smashing against them, or do you decide to throw the ball here?
At the 7. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
I enjoyed watching Robert Quinn in pregame warm-ups with you down on the field. Did it surprise you how tall and angular he is? You wouldn't think he'd be able to play against the run that well, would you?
But he can, and he showed it right there, didn't he?
That's that wrestling background he has. He understands leverage as well as anyone in the game. A big-time wrestler in high school. He didn't lose very often.
3-time heavyweight state champ in South Carolina. Now a 2nd down throw for Mayfield. Flush to his right. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it. Incomplete.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry. Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of. Otherwise, he was going to get sacked.
On Apex. It's interesting.
This is 3rd and goal now. 80,000 on their feet here in Arlington. Chubb on the counter.
Wow, these niggas just ran my dudes over, man. Punk ass speed package.
Nick Chubb with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Browns have taken the
soft
early
as
lead.
fuck, man. Make sure I don't call that shit in the red zone no more.
Point after try forthcoming. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Yeah,
and this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. And Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November, but they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs. So they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally,
tighten up,
and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. On the counter, Elliott. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belting before he could get out of the backfield. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
Well, that play was over before it even got started. Thanks for nothing, huh? How about that? That sets up a very difficult 3rd down call now.
I gotta kill this doobie or what? The fuck?
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
This shit about to piss me off a lot like.
Prescott. He's got his targets caught. And he's got the 1st down yardage before being taken down at midfield. Sitting alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, as it is Cowboy football to begin quarter number 2. And they've got it here with a 1st down.
We got to do something about this nickel bullshit.
The give is to Elliott. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
Fellas.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Second down, Prescott.
Oh, too much on it. Bring that shit back.
Well, he kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field.
There we go. Bring that shit back.
End zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Michael Gallup, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game.
All right,
extra point safely through, and we are tied at 7. So a tie ball game here as the kicks away.
Yeah, the doobie bring us back.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Way to power
and the
up,
Browns getting set to go. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs, so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now, fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field.
Oh, you gotta catch that, baby.
Now, meanwhile,
damn.
pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up
Good
falling
beat.
incomplete.
Come on, Burns. Get your hands together, fella.
Happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
On second down, Johnson. And he is met quickly in the
Tackling
backfield.
looking a little suspect
Down he goes,
today, man.
folded like a lawn chair. He lost 2 there, and it's third down.
Could have swore I seen this motherfucker had Beckham on this
Mayfield
squad or
from
some
the gun on
shit.
third down. Flushed out right.
Oh, he's just on
Got
the
an
line.
open man. It's Radley. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A good pickup there for the Browns. 15 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
Protect our house, fellas.
Mayfield now on second down. His throw is going to be incomplete. Landry the intended target, and it's third down.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. The Browns on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 14. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. And it's incomplete. Both players had a shot at that one. Neither can get it.
Man,
and it brings up 4th down.
They decided to take a shot and right down the middle of the field. And really, they didn't give it as much time to develop, did they? They want to take that shot somewhere around the 15-yard mark.
You get the ball
And the
in
defense
half.
able to
Can
recover.
we run this clock? Can we run this clock? We ain't having it our way, though.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. The last
Time to
possession, these
change
guys
that.
were able
We
to
got the
tie the game with a
momentum, baby.
touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
They'll start the drive with Elliott.
There we go.
And up to
There
the
you go.
35
That's a good
before
start.
they're able to knock him down. The drive starting
start.
play, a good one. Give him 19.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Brought down that time by Christian Kirksey.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Now Elliott. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. They keep on the ground with Elliott. Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
We gonna break. Just be persistent. It's gonna pay off.
Elliott, toss right. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Prescott on 3rd and 2. And it's caught.
Oh, this nigga tipped it in the air, caught it,
losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
and went backwards away
in a tightly contested
from the
first
motherfucking
We're back
first
to
down.
Arlington right after this timeout. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. .46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. That'll go as a 42-yard punt, and they'll be aided by a loss of yardage on the return. And the Browns will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. His end zone, Mayfield, eluding the pressure right. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking to get it to Jarvis Landry that time. And it's 2nd down. Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was, and constructed a defense to try and chip away at that, and thus far they've been successful.
They'll throw again from their own end zone.
Damn, that was awesome.
It's complete.
Fucked us up with that.
He's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. They needed some breathing room. He gave it to them. 11 yards and a first down.
We had pinned them back on the 1 yard line. And we called a nice ass play and got their asses up out of there. Still 7-7.
Handoff comes to Chubb. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at him turn. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. From the gun, Mayfield. Flush to his right. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45.
He ain't got no motherfucking name.
First down, Mayfield. Flushed out right. And this will be incomplete.
Well, one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after them. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Detroit! Gone!
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield.
Fuck.
He's got a man wide open. It's Landry. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Give him 30 yards there.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurate when he throws a nice pass for a first down.
Here's Mayfield. Throwing middle, and it's complete. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Let's go, D. Turnover. Bad.
And again, it's Mayfield. Escaping the pressure right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. The Browns on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
Detroit!
Going to the air again with Mayfield.
Catch what the? Oh, this nigga dropped the motherfucking pick in the end zone, bruh. It was beautiful tip set up like volleyball. Scone spike it right in their face, and he just dropped it. It was a gimme. You know what I'm saying? We needed that. Now we just gave him the field goal.
The drive ends in just 3, but
man, that would have been huge.
Barring something unfortunate,
yeah, they
in front on the scoreboard.
Yeah, they may not be jumping up and down and celebrating because they have the lead, but still, any little momentum in a game like this is important to a team.
You about to be 9-1. You got a computer game. Y'all looking real good.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively
Too many
offensively
computer
they want to
games.
play this.
Fuck your team
I
up.
think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Final 12 seconds of the half now as they've got it 1st and 10. First down, Prescott. And he finds a man on a crossing route. And he will finally go out of bounds, but not before he takes it down to the 25. A big play there just before halftime. And even 50 yards. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. Right hash mark of 42-yard attempt.
Fuck. Oh, we made it.
Right there. It's good.
Shit. 0-0 again.
On Turkey Day here in Dallas. As we send you on over to
Oh,
Orlando
shit. I
for
thought I got the
Jonathan
ball
Coachman in our
halftime.
EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. That's fielded in the end zone.
Turnover, baby.
About 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Here's the Browns offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up?
What are you on the
advantage to move the ball downfield?
Apex?
Let's find out what they have dialed up.
Detroit! Detroit! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Now a play fake here on first down. Sliding out of the pocket. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Landry. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one goes for 24 yards.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
A first down carry here for Johnson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Byron Jones in there to make the tackle. Well, usually you don't think of the cornerback coming in for a no-gain play, but that's what we had there. Nice tackle.
Yeah, and how about the range, too? Coming from the outside part of the play, moving his way into the inside and making that play happen. No gain for the offense, big play for the defense.
They go play action. Mayfield.
There we go.
It's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones.
Oh, face mask.
He's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him
Okay, you got a pick and a face mask.
Flag will cost him 15.
After I returned it,
And it
about
doesn't matter
25.
anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it is going to be 15 yards.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. A handoff left, Elliott. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
Let's go. Let's finish now. Hey. You got three. Three down.
On second down, Elliott. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral, also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal.
That's a football play right there. That takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right, get it to your back, get a lot of people out in front, control the line of scrimmage, wide receivers blocking downfield. It almost feels like half the crowd is in front of him, getting it down to the secondary. They have a tough time getting him down.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal.
Yeah, he hit the panic button. He hit the panic button, baby.
Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel
All right, we up now.
Touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Cowboys have broken the tie.
I just fingered the motherfucking kick. Damn!
And our score will stay
Hell
right where it
nah.
is.
Now we gotta play defense, fellas. What the fuck?
Out is the
Goddamn.
kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Now the Browns offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Here's Nick Chubb as they try to fire up this run game. Takes us up just short of the 30, but he was able to avoid that earlier tackle. Nice move.
What's going on?
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
What's really going on?
To throw, Mayfield. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, he's got a man wide open.
This guy, what the fuck is that? Playmaker or some shit?
Inside the 35. They give him a gain of 38.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position
He's
there?
scrambling
nice
and then
attacking
the motherfucking,
a heck of a chunk of yardage.
my dude's got his dudes covered. And then they just go upfield or some shit. I'm expecting my boys to make a motherfucking play though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Get the QB. I even hit the R3 so they can rush the quarterback. They're giving me too much fucking time.
Mayfield off the play fake. He's going to wind up and air it out.
Oh, that was the pick.
Knocked away and incomplete. Jarvis Landry, the intended receiver, and now it's 2nd down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down? The offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw
I forgot about the rush
nice effort to knock
on
down
there.
the and bring up
If I
2nd
do
down.
jump on there, I'm probably
Go
get
with
fucked
Chubb
up.
on 2nd down. Oh, he shifts past him. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30
Shit
to
gonna
the
make the
28-yard
motherfucker not want to fuck with it.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the 1st level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the 2nd level.
Here we go. Green 39. Green 39. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Tee up, fellas.
Now Mayfield. Looking left side, that's caught by Landry. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch.
Safe.
They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. And this one is right through. And the lead is back down to 3 here at 16-13. So a good kick there, and they put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the 3.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow. Not the tie, but yeah.
Either way. You got it. I just went right past it.
And now here come the Cowboys.
Oh, there go that song I hate.
So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10.
His chorus.
At their 25-yard line.
So goddamn simple.
They start on the ground with Elliott. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
I know the toss play begins.
Maybe I just don't like his.
Taking the snap and turn around and tossing it to the
runner. He sound like one of my homeboys, one of my overweight homeboys trying to sing something, and I keep telling him I don't like how he sings. He don't sound as good as he thinks he sounds.
That type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
Nothing against dude though. He probably, you know, got some nice flow or whatever the fuck, but it's just that chorus.
They go back to Elliott.
Did I make it?
And he'll get this only up to about the 35.
No.
Bud Dupree, a former first-round pick, in on the stop.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
They gave me a yard, but it's still 3rd and inches. How the fuck that happened?
They'll try and run for it with Elliott.
There we
He's
go.
able to get the 1st before he's taken down at the 36. Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling.
Each team has its own terminology. Some people call it jumbo, some call it monster, some call it king. But it doesn't really matter. They brought in the big lumber to pick up that 1st down.
Yeah, you think about goal line defense with the goal line offense that time getting it done. A 1st down carry by Elliott.
Get out the way. I appreciate, man, nigga. Hey, wow, you need to see this crazy shit here, nigga. My fullback was blocking, right? But he stayed in the way. He didn't go and block nobody. He ran straight to the sideline. Like, I'm going to the sideline trying to, you know. Hell no, man. That was some glitchy bullshit. Like, he all in my way. You know, if you run too close to your lineman or your blocker, you'll start tripping. This motherfucker all in the way. I'm thinking he gonna take the block. He just in my path.
At the 48-yard line.
And then ran out of bounds though. It was still plenty field to cover. You know what I'm saying? He was just in the way. Like the definition of in the way.
It's a loss of a yard.
He served absolutely no purpose. Well, he was a good, you know, decoy. Like he like a built motherfucker, can't fight. What the fuck, man?
They'll give to Elliott running left. Look at the spin.
Ah, now he blocked and I lose 2.
That's just running the ball 101 because too much east-west, not
Pass
enough
50.
north-south.
Nope.
You gotta get upfield, don't you?
They just kept stringing him out before he knew it. He had hit the sideline.
You ain't past the 50. need this.
Back now in Arlington. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter.
We need this, fellas. This is a big one. 3rd and 13.
So first and second down went in the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13. To throw is Prescott. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it.
All right,
and
now
this
we
time he's
pass
able
that
to take
shit.
it down to the 42. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Big play right here. Big play right here. 4th and 4.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. Prescott now.
Oh, good D. Damn.
He had it and dropped it. And this Browns defense stands tall. Boy, you talk about not playing it safe. Why were they going for it there, Charles?
It's got to be a full evaluation of their team. Do they trust their defense in this situation? Maybe they think they've given all they can in this game and they don't have anything left. Do they not trust that the other team's quarterback is just so hot that no matter where they get the ball, they go downfield? Remember when Bill Belichick went for it in that game, right, against Indianapolis on the road, and everybody said, why'd you go for it there? I think he just thought to himself, on the other side, if they get the ball, they're going downfield anyway. He was trying to end the game right there with his own offense.
A first down throw for Mayfield. And that's caught.
Damn, we gave up all that?
And he goes down,
Yeah, we
but
got
not
to do
before
something about
getting
that
us
shit,
inside
fellas.
the 25.
Man defense,
An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
I don't appreciate that.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
A run for Nick Chubb. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
Now a second down throw for Mayfield. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds.
Woo!
So it's incomplete.
Motherfucker burnt the shit out of you on this play, man.
And it's 3rd down. But he caught it out of bounds, and the score stays the same
looking
here
out,
in the
man.
4th.
So close to changing numbers on the scoreboard. When you're running routes in the end zone, you've got to give yourself enough space as a receiver to make sure you can come down with the ball inbounds.
Especially in this type of a game in the 4th quarter. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. On the ground, it's Chubb.
Oh, we wasn't expecting that. He killed me with that.
Inside the 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. That right there, a good sign for a team that's had trouble converting 3rd down so far this year. They're in the bottom 5 in the NFL, but they come through there.
Yeah, and I bet if we put our guy Marvin on the case and say, Marvin, tell us where they rank on 3rd and what, right? I bet they're in the top 5 in the league on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7 or more, because that's how you end up not converting. Just too much yardage to pick up on 3rd down.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. They'll give it to Chubb, and he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Okay, no score on that play, but this guy's been a touchdown machine all year long. You know they trust him with the football.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. They come out here in the eye. 2nd down, Mayfield. And not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone.
When you get your backs in the shadow of your goal line, you've got to be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
It's put up or shut up time. Defensively, nice job just to make sure they didn't complete it on that play. This Cowboy defense trying to hold him out of the end zone. They've run it to 3rd and goal. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he takes this one in for a Brown score. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Browns have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Extra point up and through. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
20-16 down, he just scored.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. Fighting him off. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. And now Dallas
it takes a long time for these guys to get their balance back when they take some of these hit sticks, man.
And then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. And that closed up quickly there as he gets it up only to about the 17. Denzel Ward, the number 4 pick in the 2018 draft, making the tackle from his corner spot.
The map different.
Again, it's Elliott. And he goes across the 20 to the 22. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter. But you know,
4th quarter, he done ate the clock up. This is a 4-down situation right here.
Cowboys on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is
it's
3rd and 4.
Though. We can make this.
Prescott to throw it.
Yeah, I got the ball.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line.
Right, yeah, we in 3 minutes.
8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. Back at all. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Try to get this on up. Elliott.
That ain't going to help the cause right there, fellas.
Back at the 27. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd
starting
down.
to act like he's tired.
Oh, partner, that play brought back
Too
memories.
fast.
Watching them string it out, letting the runner get all the way to the sideline area, but not letting him get out of bounds. They formed that picket fence and didn't allow him through.
Not only that, got him for a loss as well here. And one of the reasons they lead in the 4th quarter, plays like that.
Man, what the fuck? Hey! Oh, bruh. I had a dude wide open, right? I hit the button for him to pass it. He won't pass the ball. He just wouldn't pass. My dude ain't. He pump fakes. Then breaks another tackle, but never throws the ball. Wow, that was real glitchy shit right there, man. I had an easy first down. I'm highly upset with that play right there,
Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long.
And he brought his men up to where I needed them.
Now Prescott.
Now I throw the ball out of fucking bounds, man. Really?
All right, that one fell incomplete.
Damn.
The best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their
wow,
throws.
Man.
Similar to a great
That's
hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case,
wow.
Perfection, but way better that it hits the ground instead of going to an opposite color jersey.
Yeah, I'm hurt.
And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns out now, 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Watch it now, Barney, Barney. Watch it now, Barney, Barney. Detroit, Detroit. Detroit, Detroit.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield.
How's these niggas so goddamn open like this, man? This shit is crazy.
Takes us down deep on the Cowboys side of the field. A big play that time for Cleveland.
Wow.
31 yards.
I can't deal
They
with it.
don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Time for a break.
It ain't make no sense how wide open this dude was. Like 2 of them.
They're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down.
Man, why is y'all living this nigga all this time? What the fuck is y'all doing?
Throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. So instead of running, Mayfield's going to throw it here. Forced out to his left. Got an open man. It's Rattling. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
All right, here we go. 3-19. 3-19. No, check. Patriots.
Mayfield to throw.
Wow, he burnt the shit out of my dude.
Touchdown.
Get the slant. Game over.
Jarvis Landry, his 6th touchdown of the season. Then the Browns take advantage of field position on the turnover.
Yeah, it's a minute 36 left. We down by 11 now.
Point after, right down the middle.
Damn.
And the decision to just kick the extra
Fucking
point
slant.
winds up successful.
Played a good game,
Team
though.
on the field now as they will send
We
this
got
one
no
away.
complaints. Wasn't like dude was on some jinky shit.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball in the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing.
Wow.
And this is intercepted. And that
pick.
should do it.
That'll really do it.
Picked up by Denzel Ward.
Ooh, pick 6.
And some room to maneuver. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line. Intended that time for Cooper.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
Set. Green, 39.
They run. Chubb. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Second and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run.
Set.
They run it again with Chubb. And he gets it down to the 32. Give him 14 on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 1.
Look, the first down marker is out there, but sometimes it's hard to find for an offense when they're in a long yardage situation, which usually means throw the football. In this case, they went against the tendency and ran it, and boy, the reward was there. A big, big pickup, and guess what? It's now 3rd and very short in order to try and pick up a first down.
And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. It's a pickup of 2, and that's good enough to just about write a finish to this one.
Hurry up, here we go. Green, 39. Green, 39.
Charles, in this one, I think the storyline really, the 4th quarter, coming into it neck and neck, but they were able to separate, put their foot on the gas, and get the win.
And since you mentioned neck and neck, I'm going to stay with a little bit of a horse racing theme. It was that close, and then really went into the gallop and finished it strong.
One more horse racing theme.
Go.
I am glad you posted today.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Sack killed me.
So for the Browns, they keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 8-3 on the year. And now they'll have a few extra days here before they face Indianapolis next week. Meanwhile, for Dallas, it's a loss that sets them back in their playoff push as they fall to 6-5. And they'll try again next week at home against Philadelphia. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
desires in terms of what he wanted from the Justice Department. And so he now believes Jeff Sessions was his biggest mistake. Well, part of the reason Robert Mueller's report had so many direct quotes and so much color about the interactions between Trump and Sessions and what Trump was demanding of Jeff Sessions as Attorney General, part of the reason Mueller had so much detail on that was because Jeff Sessions' chief of staff, a man by the name of Jody Hunt, he gave testimony to Mueller's inquiry. and Jody Hunt for the entire duration of Jeff Sessions' time as Attorney General. He basically had a front row seat to this bizarre dynamic between the president and his Attorney General, to all the wild demands that Trump was making of the Attorney General. Jody Hunt was there to see and hear and witness all of the crazy bleep that Trump demanded from his Attorney General and expected from his Justice Department. Jody Hunt's chief of staff was chief of staff to Sessions, so he was there for all of it. He saw it all happen.
We ain't gonna make it to another season in this motherfucker, is we? I'm about to lose some players.
Jody Hunt was there, front row seat, when Trump ultimately fired Sessions for the
Why would these motherfuckers go back in the spot, man?
Well, now Jeff Sessions, of course, is gone as Attorney General.
Oh,
Incidentally, Trump says he's much happier with his new guy. He's getting much more of what he wants from his new guy. But even after Jeff Sessions was fired as Attorney General, Jody Hunt stayed on at the Justice Department, and in fact, he has had a big promotion at the Justice Department. Jody Hunt is now Assistant Attorney General of the United States, and in that role, he runs the whole civil division of the Justice Department, which is a huge part of it's like the big part of the Justice Department. And in that job, Jody Hunt today showed what he has learned over these past couple of years from that front row seat he had to the whole Jeff Sessions dynamic. He showed what he has learned over the past couple of years about how President Trump expects the Justice Department to do what he wants and to do what serves his interests, no matter what, no matter how crazy it is, no matter how contrary it might be to the normal processes of the Justice Department and a basic understanding of the rule of law. I mean, Jody Hunt, maybe more than anybody still in government, has seen up close how even the highest ranking person, the most powerful person at the top, and demeaned and publicly pilloried and blamed, if that official has the temerity to not employ the Justice Department to give the president things that he wants. And he saw that happen to his boss, Jeff Sessions. Now, Jeff Sessions is gone, but Jody Hunt is still there, and he's now a senior Justice Department official himself. And today, Mr. Hunt showed, I think, again, what he learned in what was just a remarkable turn of events in a federal court today on July 4th Eve in a hastily called court conference in which the judge summoned both sides on very short notice to try to figure out what the heck was going on, because what had been maintained to the court was apparently not happening in the real world, and federal judges tend not to like that. What this is about is the Supreme Court case that the Trump administration lost last week. You might remember late last week the Supreme Court turned back the Trump administration's efforts to tack something new onto the census, to change the census in a way that was expected to result in an undercount of Latinos and an overcount of white people and Republicans specifically. They have been trying to change the census that way for the past couple of years, and multiple federal judges in 3 different jurisdictions have ruled against the Trump administration. They've ruled that the Trump administration basically had proposed reasons for changing the census in that way, and so it wasn't proper for them to change the census. Last week it went to the Supreme Court, and in a 5-4 ruling, the Supreme Court told the Trump administration basically that the lower courts were right, and that their purported reasons for why they said they wanted to change the census, those reasons plainly weren't true. And so the Supreme Court told the Trump administration late last week that they couldn't go ahead with it, at least not under the terms they had been trying to go ahead with it. So this time last night here on the show, we reported that the Justice Department had conceded basically that they lost that case, that it's over. They had told the court already over the course of the litigation on this issue that they were up against a hard deadline, that they needed to start actually printing the census by July 1st, which was Monday of this week. And so even though they might have tried to, they might have wanted to go back to the court again and come up with some new justification for hiding this question some other way. Frankly, they're out of time. Right? And so they notified the court that they were giving up on trying to do this for the 2020 census. They were starting to print the census already without tacking on that extra question. And they didn't just say it in a press release. The reason we were able to report it last night on the show is because they formally put it in writing to the court. Quote, "Counsel, we can confirm that the decision has been made to print the 2020 DC